Before we put the garden to bed for the winter, let's look at the main ingredient, good, rich, organic soil. We're here to visit Bill Davis to find out how he makes it this way. It's time to put the winter blanket on the garden. And today's recipe in Gardening with Bill includes some store-bought lime and materials provided free from none other than Mother Nature. Hey, how does your garden grow? Hey, how does your garden grow? Hey, now we're gardening with Bill.
The lime neutralizes the acid in the soil, makes it sweeter. It also breaks down the material here.
Now it's time to gather the raw materials, and that's where the neighbors come in, as Bill helps out at the home of this World War II veteran.
My good neighbors, Robbie and Maxine, allow me to go over there and they get their area cleaned up. I get this good material.
Even Bill's scarecrow gets into the act.
Hello.
Who is this?
Sir Goofoff. He doesn't do much work out here, he just sits around. Anybody home?
Grab a pen, because it's time to list the ingredients of this recipe.
It's maple leaves, grass clippings, what's ever left over on the ground right now. And I'll coat this whole area with this material. Then I'll come back with lime, put it over the top of that. The snow will melt, the rain will mix in with it, dissolve some of the lime, and it will break down the material and sweeten the soil.
And sweeter soil makes sweeter vegetables.
Look how nice this material is. You know, as you can see, it's pretty thick here. But this material here is what will make the garden next year pop.
To save time, Bill spreads the lime by hand, checking the wind direction so the lime blows away from him, and protecting his hands.
I would recommend wearing gloves while doing this. The lime can really dry out your hands. If it's not too windy out and you feel you're breathing in the dust, get a respirator. Pour good-sized handfuls into this.
Tea is also prepared. Homemade food for the plants, kind of like vitamins.
We're here at my compost pile now, and I'm going to take some of this, only a little bit. And this is the material that's going to go in one of my rain barrels. Pour it up to my rain barrel. As you can see, it's halfway filled with water. I'm going to take all this material and just put it in there for the winter. Let it stew up.
After 9 months of building this compost pile, it's now ready for its winter coat.
This is the material that I use to go into the garden. As you can see, eggshells, potato peels, banana peels, anything I can think of. These are the filters for the coffee grounds. There's coffee grounds in there, tea bags, all this stuff. I will be a little more generous with the lime on this pile because there's more material here than it is in the garden.
Many fine evening meals have provided another ingredient.
We're now here in my backyard at my fireplace. This is where me and my wife will come out and cook every once in a while. Neighbors will come over, congregate. And we take the wood ash. This wood ash is going to go down into larger barrels down back. And this ash will really make it pop.
So that's it. The garden's tucked in with a blanket of organic material. So now Billy's garden is ready for its long winter's nap and next year's gardening fun. Great gardens start with great soil. Bill Davis has been perfecting his gardening art for the last 29 years. And I hope you've enjoyed Gardening with Bill. If you have any thoughts or ideas, email us at eawakening@gmail.com. I'm Dan Brillman for E-Awakening. Hey, how does your garden grow? Hey, how does your garden grow? Hey, now we're gardening with Bill. We're gardening with Bill. Thank you, Bill.